Hi.
Hola.
So who you just saw was Average Monkey, and he is a VR YouTuber, and he is actually the owner of Keep Climbing. I have a few questions for you.
Alrighty.
So if you ever really wanted to know what happens behind the scenes, this is for you. Alright, now let's get into the actual questions because I know y'all are bored already, so yeah. Before the game was released, like, what were your plans in KC?
I guess for the game, tricky question, but I would say it's just like make fun levels is kind of the plan. I don't know, just make something that is like a fun game and has a really good community because I think community is such an important part of the game. Because I've been in a big scary community a lot. It kind of sucks sometimes, so it's nice to be able to make something that I can actually, make a fun place to be around,
Yeah.
I think the main goal was the game, of course, but second would be like the community. I wanted a really good community. Ah, bro, I need a booster.
What were some of the challenges you faced during like the process of making, or like challenges you're facing right now?
You mean like with the game, right? Like specifically Keep Climbing, right?
Well, like
Or just in general?
the game, YouTube, anything like that. Just some
Okay.
challenges you're facing.
With Keep Climbing first, I love the game. Everyone thinks like I just hate it and I've just given up on it. It's not the case. Like, people really don't understand that I'm not chronically online and I have a life outside of virtual reality and YouTube. And people, like, when I step away, they're like, oh my gosh, where did he go? He hates the game. He hates the community. Like, I don't know why they always freak out like that, but I'm mostly, yeah, just personal real life stuff recently. And one thing was like my mom had like a party at her house, at our house with like her friends, and so she made me take down my computer, and then I just forgot to put it. I forgot to set it back up. So yeah, yeah. Basically, I just have my computer like on a counter in the middle of her house because they don't want me to have it in my room, I
Right.
guess. So I don't know. So I have to take it down whenever they do stuff. But I finally set it back up yesterday, and then I can work on that because I'm trying to work on bigger projects. Like, my past two videos were literal entire games. So obviously that takes a lot longer than just hopping in Big Scary and recording for an hour and then editing in a few hours and posting it like day of. And while I still love Big Scary and making those videos and stuff, I like making bigger project videos. I think they're way more fun and way more rewarding for me. Anyways, big yap. I probably do a lot of yapping, but yeah.
In game right now, are there like any things that you messed up that like people don't know about?
No, I mean early game development, because this was like my first game I released, right?
Yeah.
Lots of issues, but most people know about them. I had cosmetics on the game release, like people lost their things. I mean, it wasn't too much of a big deal. I could just give them all back. But it was like I didn't exactly know how to make like the best game functionality. Like getting used to all of that. Most of it's not like too big of deals. Like, there's not holes in the map. There's not like major errors with scripts. But there's been like some difficulties with like teleporting and stuff like that. I mean, I've been working on like another game for fun recently, and like from all this stuff I've learned, the game is so much better, dude. Like, it's so much higher quality. Everything looks better because I'm better at modeling and like Pro Builder now.
What's something that you wish people like understood about you?
Well, for people thinking about me, I would definitely hope it's a positive reaction, obviously. Though I know that's not always the case.
Yeah.
Back to big scary stuff. There's a lot of people that absolutely hate me for, I don't know, the reasons they do. Like, when the big, like, mass demotion happened there, so many people hated me. I didn't even do anything about that. I had no effect. I mean, maybe I had an effect, but it wasn't my choice. Like, it's completely Shrek's fault. And they never get mad at Shrek. because he's the owner of the game. You can't get mad at him. And so they get mad at the moderators. So I'm kind of just the target of the situation for that. So I know there's a lot of people that don't like me there, which does suck. It kind of sucks to be in the Discord. I don't talk there much because of that. But continuing with the question, definitely I want people to think positively. And with like what I would want people to know about is that at least I try to have the best intentions possible. I'm never trying to, make a place worse for people, a Discord server, Big Scary, for example, or I'm not trying to, like, quit Keep Climbing and make it a bad place for people, but, like, I have the best intentions, but sometimes I'm not, no one's perfect. I'm not gonna perfectly act my, intentions out, so it's not always gonna look perfect, so I have good intentions, but as anyone would, I make mistakes, so people, you can't be liked by everybody, so it's something you gotta accept,
I know I'm not a beta, and I know, like, most people watching this aren't betas, but in about a time, how long do you think an update's gonna be?
Dude, I'm not giving any more times, I got no clue at this point. It's been like, what, 2 months since I posted an update? Dude, yeah, I have update stuff. I've just been doing other things and like, my real life situation stuff getting in the way. And so, I don't want to push a time frame because I'm not sure when I'll have time. But it is like really, really close. But it's been really close for like 2 weeks at this point. So, it's just almost ready. I just need to find time to be able to post it and stuff. And I think, like I've said in the Discord before, I went through like and did a lot of back-end stuff because, like I said, first game I suck at coding, and so went through and like cleaned up a lot of the stuff. So I'm literally redoing all of the cosmetic system, and so I want to make sure it doesn't break when I publish it and everyone uses their cosmetics. Better to be safe than sorry. So, but maybe not by 2 months. I don't know. But we'll see. I don't want to give a time frame, but it has been ready for a bit. I just need to find time to publish it and fix the last little things, do some testing, get beta testers to test and make sure it's all good. So, yeah.
What do you want Keep Climbing to be known for?
I mean, I don't really care if it's known at all, to be honest. I just like the game. For the people who play it and the fun I can have in it. So I don't care if it's like super popular, but for the people who know about it, I would just want them to connect Keep Climbing with just a fun time, Yeah. And they might get bored of the game itself, but maybe they can just hang out with friends in it. It can be a place to hang out, right? But my intentions with Keep Climbing were never for it to be like the next freaking Big Scary, it was just kind of a fun project. But maybe in the future with my other game that I'm working on, just for fun right now, but possibly I could actually try to get it to do really well or something. But I just want Keep Climbing to just be a fun place for people. But yeah, possibly like I said before the interview, the 2B2T of Gorilla Tag fan games, just old or old type of game that's just for fun and not necessarily about stakes and stuff. But I don't know. With the age range of people and virtual reality headsets, it's just little kids, so I don't even know if it will survive long, but we'll see. I'll definitely still update it for a while from now. But
what inspired you to make Keep Climbing?
Just the idea of having my own game. Probably just having my own game just for fun, and I guess kind of a learning experience for coding and stuff, and like I mentioned earlier, having a place, my own community, right? Big Scary is certainly a fun game, but a lot of the people, the community, is not so fun, so
yeah,
they're just not always that nice, which is the sucky part. So what
mistakes have you made in VR development that taught you the most?
Maybe after that first week of release, like when people lost their cosmetics and everyone was like freaking out over that. That was probably one of those mistakes that taught me a lot. I mean, it really just shows you have to be really, really careful if you have a game with like hundreds of thousands of players, because if you make a mistake and people lose their cosmetics, you're kind of cooked. So
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, it's really not that big a deal because you know, once items are saved in PlayFab, it's like you can't really lose them. They're kind of there forever. So
Yeah.
it was just that first week I didn't like do a lot of PlayFab stuff, which was really dumb. But you know, I didn't know any better. You can't just automatically know the best way to program unless you actually do it and stuff. Or you know, game develop. You can't know the best ways to make a game unless you actually do it.
For the people watching, would you like to tell them anything specifically?
I don't know. Besides, if you play, keep climbing. Don't give up. There will be an update one day.
Not really for the video, but do you have faith in me for getting CC hat in here?
I do, bro. I mean, if you can get one with 1,000, then I will give it to you.